Good morning, Pilgrim. Today I'm going to begin with Psalm 19. The law of the Lord is perfect. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. Yet there is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. Their voice goes out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tent for the sun, which comes out like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and like a strong man runs its course with joy. Its rising is from the end of the heavens, and its circuit to the end of them, and there is nothing hidden from its heat. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The rules of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey, and drippings of the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward. Who can discern his errors? Declare me innocent from hidden faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then I shall be blameless and innocent of great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord. O Lord, my rock and my redeemer, my Lord and my God. I want to also read from 2 Kings 5:15 through 27. Gehazi's greed and punishment. Then he returned to the man of God, he and all his company, and he came and stood before him, and he said, Behold, I know that there is no God in all the earth but in Israel. So accept now a present from your servant. But he said, As the Lord lives, before whom I stand, I will receive none. And he urged him to take it, but he refused. Then Naaman said, If not, please let there be given to your servant 2 mule loads of earth. For from now on your servant will not offer burnt offering or sacrifice to any god but the Lord. In this matter, may the Lord pardon your servant. When my master goes into the house of Rimmon to worship there, leaning on my arm, and I bow myself in the house of Rimmon. When I bow myself in the house of Rimmon, the Lord pardon your servant in this matter. He said to him, Go in peace. But when Naaman had gone from him a short distance, Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, the man of God, said, See, my master has spared this Naaman the Syrian, and not accepting from his hand what he brought. As the Lord lives, I will run after him and get something from him. So Gehazi followed Naaman, and when Naaman saw someone running after him, he got down from his chariot to meet him and said, Is all well? And he said, All is well, my master has sent me to say. There have just now come to me from the hill country of Ephraim 2 young men of the sons of the prophets. Please give them a talent of silver and 2 changes of clothing. And Naaman said, Be pleased to accept 2 talents. And he urged him, and tied up 2 talents of silver in 2 bags with 2 changes of clothing, laid them on his 2 servants. And they carried him before Gehazi. And when he came to the hill, he took them from their hand, put them in the house. He sent them away, and they departed. He went in and stood before his master, and Elisha said to him, Where have you been, Gehazi? And he said, Your servant went nowhere. But he said to him, Did not my heart go when the man turned from his chariot to meet you? Was it a time to accept money and garments, olive orchards and vineyards, sheep and oxen, male servants and female servants? Therefore the leprosy of Naaman shall cling to you and to your descendants forever. So he went out from his presence, a leper, like snow. Secret Sins, the name of Charles Spurgeon's sermon on 8th of February, 1857. He read from Psalm 19:12, "Cleanse thou me from secret faults." You do think there is any evil in a thing unless somebody sees it, do you? You feel that it is very great sin if your master finds you out and robbing the till, but there is no sin if he should not discover it, none at all. And you, sir, you fancy it to be very great sin to play a trick in trade in case you should be discovered and brought before the court. But to play a trick and never be discovered, that is all fair. Don't say about it. Don't say a word about it. Mr. Spurgeon, it's all business. You must not touch business. Tricks that are not discovered, of course, you are not to find fault with. The common measure of sin is the notoriety of it. But I don't believe in that. No, I don't believe in that. A sin is a sin, whether it's done in private or before the whole wide world. It is singular how men will measure guilt. A railway servant puts up a wrong signal. There's an accident. The man is tried and severely reprimanded. The day before, he put up the wrong signal, but there was no accident, and therefore no one accused him for his neglect. But it was just the same, accident or no accident. The accident did not make the guilt. It was a deed which made the guilt, not the notoriety, nor yet the consequence of it. It was his business to have taken care, and he was as guilty the first time as he was the second, for he negligently exposed the lives of men. Don't measure sin by what other people say of it, but measure sin by what God says of it and what your own conscience says of it. Now, I hold that secret sin, if anything, is the worst of sin, because secret sin implies that the man who commits it has atheism in his heart. No belief in God. Hatred of God. Yeah, be sure that sin will find you out. Numbers 32:23. But if you will do so, behold, you have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. One day God's going to reveal the secrets of men. On that day, when according to my gospel, God judges the secrets of men by Christ Jesus, Romans 2:16, the day will come. There's a world of difference between being truly sorry for our sin and just feeling sorry because we got caught. Think of Judas. Anyway, that's it for today, Pilgrim. God bless. God bless. God bless. Have a great day. I'm having a great day. It started out terrible, but now I'm having a great day. God bless.